Crucible is a play written by Arthur Miller about the witch trials in the early 1600s. A group of girls are caught dancing in the woods, which was mistaken as summoning the devil. When accused, you have two options: to lie and say you were a witch and you will be locked in a dungeon, but if you maintain your innocence, you will be hanged. The main character, Abigail, convinced the girls to confess and accuse innocent people where they were put to death. The Tipping Point is a book by Malcolm Gladwell, which explains what he thinks makes an epidemic tick. Specifically, a word-to-mouth epidemic is a piece of extraordinary news traveled a long distance in a very short period of time. He explains the three rules of word-to-mouth epidemics are connectors, mavens, and salesmen. Gladwell defines mavens as people who know everything about the topic, but they need people to tell. That's where the connectors come in. Crucible describes them as people who have a special gift of bringing the world together. Finally, to start the epidemic, you need salesmen to sell the information. First, we need to know what made the idea of witchcraft so memorable. Gladwell describes something called the stickiness factor. The stickiness factor is basically the thing that makes the idea stick in your brain. In the Crucible's case, back then they took the Bible literally. So when it said that there was witches, they actually thought there was in real life and not figuratively. Which brings me into connection 2, salesman. Abigail was a salesman because she sold the idea that she and the other girls were witches, even though there was credible evidence otherwise. In connection 3, in the play, they brought in Reverend Hale, a witch expert, to determine if the girls who danced were witches. Hale is a maven because he knows all about witches and how to tell them apart.